Government Center, it's the price is wrong. Well, we're going to be having an action in support of the release of a report nationwide with our partners at the Right to the City Coalition. And the report is highlighting rising rent and the renters crisis across the country, and lack of accessibility for folks that go out and are looking for a rental spot, and how that ties into the foreclosure crisis, and urging homeowners and renters to stand together and fight for true affordable housing justice. You are now a renter on The Price is Wrong. Why don't you come on over and meet your brand new landlord.
Well, hello there. Please sign here for your new apartment. You know, I love to keep renters in their apartments. So I would never raise the rent. And don't you worry about that leaky faucet, little lady. I'll get to that before you move in.
Great job saying that stealing a rental. You know, go ahead and travel through time about a year or so. Beautiful. $600. Looks like your rent went up a little bit there. Well, you know, maybe we should talk to your landlord.
There's really nothing I can do. You know, the developer is raising my prices too. Ooh.
See what else you can do here. You know any of your neighbors, maybe? You want to talk to somebody from the community?
I am a homeowner fighting my own illegal foreclosure and organizing my neighbors to do the same. Would you like to join us?
Absolutely.
Oh no! It's those Occupy people again!
But what we really need is control of the land, community control of the land. My name's Caleb. I'm a tenant here in Minneapolis. I've been working with Jamie and others at Occupy Homes, and we've come together to create a community land trust. That means that we democratically control all the homes in the land trust. We set fair, affordable prices on the apartments and houses, and we decide who gets to live in them. People like you and me who've been screwed over by this unjust system and need long-term solutions to get into stable housing. I think that you'd be a great resident of our community land trust. What do you say? You want to ditch this guy and apply to live here?
That sounds great to me.
I know that the National Low Income Housing Coalition has estimated that for 2013, the national wage for renting an apartment is $18.79 an hour. That's just to afford housing. People are whining about us trying to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, and even that won't cover housing. So if they put high-rise condos across the street, they charge me more money. No, if I want to pay more money, I'm going to live in the high-rise condos across the street.
So taking on some work around rentals just makes sense right now. It's over $1,000 on average for an apartment in Minneapolis, and that's absolutely unaffordable to myself and a lot of the folks that I work with. So we want to see a change in the way that housing is run in Minneapolis, and look at forms of community-controlled housing such as community land trusts that could be used to provide affordable, accessible housing that our communities so desperately need.
Are some of the foreclosed homes being involved? Are people picking those up for rentals? Or?
That's actually something that's happening nationwide. There are very large property management corporations that are scooping up these foreclosed properties at a discount, and then putting very little investment into them, and then just renting them out at a rate that's unaffordable for a lot of the folks that are in the community.
The price is wrong! The price is wrong!